guys, and welcome to Orebound. Orebound is a new game that will release here at the end of October. It is a crafting survival game with lots of maps. You can select a random map, so there's over 100,000 different maps here. This is the demo map that they first came out with when we first played with. And I just wanted to show off my build in here. So my castle is not really nothing to write home about. These mats are all for my future treasures. You need a lot of them because you need 10 million to unlock the last automation, which is, I'm still far away from it, as you can see. I'm only at 700,000. One thing that I am proud of is my chest layouts. Unfortunately, it's not enough chests like most survival crafting games. Never have enough chests, so I wish when they do come out with a new version that they have bigger chests. He's my banker. He holds my money all safe, so you can see him piles of money in the background. Eventually, when I do get it all filled up, hopefully my bed will be covered, surrounded by piles of money. Your bed does not. Well, I should say not. It's actually a respawn point, so you can actually not sleep through the night. So you'll actually have to select it as a respawn point. These are the various workbenches that you can have. This is just your crafting station. This is your research station where you buy all your new research. King's Market, he sells. With him you can sell some stuff and buy some goodies as well too. Blacksmith, he will make you items that you need, but you have to pay him, and supply the goods as well too. Little cooking area, there's the roasting pits and then 2 cauldrons for cooking. Outside is the King's Quest board. I've done all of them, so there's really no point of looking at it right now. Out there you can see the big giant factory building. This is my little home. I do have stuff on the roof. See, Solar Demos, Realm of High Dwarf. Why did I put a giant pillar right there, right? Well, the map doesn't really have a compass, and it doesn't have really a north-south directions very well. So I put that pillar down in order for me to see when I was scouring through the land to see where the heck I was. Yes, there is a giant tree, and yes, I got the 2 stone pillars as well too. But there are multiple other stone pillars, and there's other big trees. So you can kind of get confused, so I just would look through the 2 pillars and then saw my pillar when I came close and knew I was in the neighborhood. You see some storage areas is where I make some electrums. It's not fully automated, that part, because it's costs lots of gold, so I don't want to automate that. Alright, so first we get all the mess of all the conveyor belts and all the coal that you need in order to get this. So coal and gold and silver, iron and copper, they're all in the nodes. They vary from really small to really large ones. And from there you can mine the goodies. Of course it has to turn night when I'm showing off. Here you see all the conveyor belts in order to distribute the coal. I thought there was some enemies somewhere. To distribute the coal. So in the beginning you... Oh, there is somebody. Destroying my stuff. Did he just destroy another? Yup. I hate this. Yeah, so he just destroyed two of mine. I'll have to fix that later. He destroyed two of my splitters. So in the beginning, you basically have to set up coal, and fill the coal, the kettles with the steam because it's all steam operated. So then you have to fill up the steam yourself with the coal, but later down the road you get auto filler, so you have to connect a coal to it, and then to the kettle and to the steamer. Or I should not say the steamer, it's the water pump. Oh, here's another one. What buggers it did. Can't hear him, so they made another hole. I think I have stone on me. So you feel those. So you see him over there. You can get a kind of a glimpse. So here's the two for the smelting area for the gems and some of the metals. And in the background you can see all the smelters going. But this is a belt boiler. And it's the belt auto water pump. So which is really nice. To get a kind of concept on how large this is, I will go walk around.
What? Yep. What?
So I found a nice little area where it had plenty of coal, iron, and copper for the beginning setup. And so that's what I started doing. So I set up base here, and I know I'm a dwarf, and technically dwarf are supposed to go underground. But I don't know, I kind of like my base. It's auto-save, it kind of freezes you up for a little bit. So there's nothing I can do about that. There we go. I wish we can adjust the autosave so it doesn't do that quite as frequent as it does. So here are all the stone building. Another volunteer to die. So this is the roof basically, that's where all the production is. And down below is all the smelting and crushing of the materials. As you can see, the building is quite large. Thought I saw something else. As you can see, I can see clearly where the pillar is, so I can easily find my way back. So this is basically the end of the smelting, the production line. It's probably loud in here, so open it back up. So you see the various smelters. So I have smelters for iron, copper, silver, gold, and rubies, emeralds, and sapphires. You can see they're all marked, all the chests where they end up going into. So I should actually start at the beginning of the production line, shouldn't I? That sure makes sense. Right? So over here is where it all comes to. So some of the nodes are not right at the ground level, so you have to dig deep in order for the earth, in order to get some. So here you see a tunnel there where all my ore is coming from. You see all the various belts. With the addition of stone and wood as well too. So they come in here. They go into the storage containers. These storage containers, you don't have to put the storage containers in there. You can initially send them over to the crusher. But, I don't know, I just like to have storage containers there so I can just put it in the storage container. And then it goes in there, so if I turn off the crushers, then it will collect in the storage facility and not on the belts, so to speak. As you can see here, here's where all the ore comes in. Ore goes in the crusher and it gets crushed into dust. This is it. This is stone and wood. You do have a bigger variant of the storage facility where it's twice as big. They're belt containers, but seeming that I don't have a ton of space here. And I wanted to fit all these containers in here, so I decided not to use the bigger ones. So this is the upper floor where I can easily go into the chest containers as well too, so I don't have to go on that floor. I can also interact with the crushers as well too, and say, hey, turn off, the toggles right there. I can say, hey, turn it off. Plus here as well too, here you can see the auto water pump and the boilers are doing their work. Here's the top part of the smelters. And all the storage bins. So here's where we were before. You do have a limit for the amount that you can put, how many machines you can put on the bell boilers and the auto pumps I found out. So for all this material, for all these, I had to put 3 down in order to make it all work. So these are 7 crushers and 7 smelters. Yes. I think it's 3-to-1, so I think 3 or 1 boiler and 1 water pump will be able to, or 1 boiler I should say, is enough to supply 3, or I should say 3. Anyways, math is hard, so I don't do the math. It works now. So this is the production floor. Looks all really neat up here. Alright. Here's still all the coal that's coming in. Random spec. Let's go up to the production floor. This is the production floor. As you can see here, the coal is going through. I did put extra splitters in there just in case for the future I needed some more. Wanted to see how it all worked out. Over here, you see here we have brewing, so we have wood coming in from far away. You also see the other belt over there, that's the coal that's coming in from another coal deposit. You see our wood supply chest is full, so I did put a splitter in there for the wood, so that not all wood gets turned into barrels, which is over here. I only did one farm, because one thing I don't like about the farm is that it only does hops and barley. I wish it would do mushrooms and herbs as well too, so I can grow that. And not have to scour around the world in order to find that stuff, because you do need a lot of that to make the better foods and health potions and stuff. So it's a pain. That's the brewing. So the wood comes in, goes into the barrel maker. Then when the crops are done, then the crops get turned into the hops. They go into the brewing machine. The brewing machine makes it into barrels, and it goes straight off into the market. This is the automated market. So yes, in the beginning you will have to sell everything through that dude that you just saw down in my base. But when you get more advanced, you can do the auto market. Pretty nice. Now from down below, you notice we have all the smelters going on. So here we have the constructors. So the constructors here are making stuff that I want to sell. So right now, if I go to select production, it is doing turbo filters because it turns into 600 gold. What I need for that, I need the filters and the golden rods, so which are all produced here. And in this constructor, I did the copper and the iron, and I'm turning this into the precision pipe work because it gives me the most out of the money for that. So I'm using the copper and the iron, and there's plenty of large deposits out there. I do have an extra automated market here. And maybe down the road I will start selling the gem ingots, you know, the emerald ingots, because those are worth the most to sell in order to get to 10 million, but I need a ton. It's auto-saving it, but I need a ton in order to get there. I think I did the math. I think I needed like 400,000 emerald ore in order to just have enough money to get to 10 million. These are the gem makers. So here you can actually put the gem ore in here. And they actually, as you can see here, it's got ruby ore in it. But it does it. This one turns it into the cut rubies, and then this one, the polisher, turns it into an actual gem. You do need gems for some items, so it's not, again, fully automated. It's hooked up to just container, so I can just dump it in the container and then it will scrap it and then pull it through and it does what it needs to do. Oh, but here you see all the conveyor belt mess again. I wish that we could do a little bit of neater lines in there, but maybe down the road that will be something that they'll be working on. Over there you can see that large stone where it has that digger attached to it. That's an example of one of the larger ore nodes that they are. Those hold like 50,000. There's another one over there. It's the iron one. That's the copper one. And there's a stone over there as well too, hiding in the corner. So that just digs out stone for me. So I have stone on supply all the time. The nice thing is that you can toggle all the machines on and off at your own discretion. So if you don't want this machine to work right now because, you know, it's just wasting your coal and everything, you can just toggle it off. And it will stop producing and stop you wasting your coal. Turn this off as well too. So it's I don't have to turn off the drill because the drill is connected to that steamer over there. As well as the iron drill as well too. I don't need to turn those off because they're not getting steam. They're not operated by coal, so they're operated by steam. So it's pointless to turn the steam off. Yes, my those splitters are floating in midair. There's currently no structural worries about this, so you can just make floating bases as you want. Even with floating bases, I found out you still have an issue with enemies getting into your base, so as you just saw, I had two of them. And here's the bottom floor again. Here's where you see all the smelters. Pulled into the various storage bins. I really like this game, and I am really looking forward to when it comes out in full release here soon. So I will be playing more. I'll probably be more, now that I got the automation more under control and know what to do and how to build it more efficient, so to speak. It used to be a big giant mess trying to figure everything out, because then I'll just have to smelt this, smelt that, and, you know, it was just a problem. But I got it all figured out now, so now I know what to expect down the road, so I'll probably be able to concentrate more on building a better palace. As you can see here, even on the roof I got gold storage. So because you need a lot of them, these only hold so much. I don't even know how much they hold, but they don't hold a lot, so you need a lot of them to get to 10 million. A little bit of view of the world. The map is not very large, but it is large enough to walk around, and you will be going underground as well too. Right now there is a limitation on how deep you can go, as there is lava right now, but I think what they were saying is that the lava is not going to be permanent, so you're looking forward to seeing what they bring out. We'll guys. I hope you liked the little walkthrough here. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate your time. Thank you so much.